Yeah, so if you're working in IT industry and you're working in an IT company, you know what happens, during code reviews, right? So imagine that you have had a belly full of biryani in the afternoon, and someone asked to do a code review immediately after it. Um, because he or she has to go to a demo in the stand up, so you can imagine what is your condition, because you don't want to do a peer review at that time. Okay, so you write all sort of nonsense things. Okay, in the comments, and people comment on that. They use Slack channels are busy, where people comment all the kind of funny gifs are added and all those things, right? So I have created a collection of I've written a collection of short stories, around 50 of them, on the category of humor, romance, then hope and ambition, and layoffs. Okay, all related to the IT industry, IT company, and the people like us. I mean, I'm also working in IT industry, IT company. What we go through every day as a, I mean, in the life of a IT engineer, what happens every day in office, outside office, related to different emotions. I've written around 50 stories, and they are going to be soon to be published by a very well-reputed publication house. Already three of the publication house have shown interest in that, and it is going to be launched very, very soon. So I thought of creating this video just to give you a glimpse of one of these stories. Might be maybe you can talk about it. I'll just quickly share my screen and I'll show you. And this is very interesting. So I thought of, see, this is the list of stories that I have written till now. There are 11 of them. So what happens during code review? I already said these are all list of funny stories. Okay, this is humor. 11 stories are humor. Then commitment issues, like we commit to, we commit to review the code, or maybe we will say that, okay, I will copy from somewhere and then paste the code, and then we'll hope that everything will work. That this commitment issue story is based on that, but it never works, right? Then copy paste, right? Copy paste. The before ChatGPT, we used to copy code from Stack Overflow, and we will not remove the comments, and then the comments remains, and then we think that this particular piece of code will work, but it never works, right? So that is the story about copy paste Devta. I mean, one guy will be there who will be doing all those stuff, and then he will not be able to explain why he did, but it somehow it will work. Okay, they're all funny stories. Deploying on a Friday, you know what happens when deploying on a Friday. When you deploy on Friday, something breaks, production issue comes, and no one goes on leave on Saturday or Sunday, and then you have to come to office and do work to fix the bugs or anything. Okay, we know what happens when you deploy on Friday. Then don't go full Sridhar is a story where there is something happens and then it goes horribly wrong. Okay, it's these are all a list of funny stories that I've written till now. How we killed weekend support. Yes, weekend support. No one likes weekend support, and how these people they plan to break the weekend support, and kind of, I'll tell you a little bit about it. They will order a lot of food, and they will pay, and they will ask the manager to pay the bill. So two, three times they'll do, and the manager will release them. Kind of, the manager got released from the project because that company did not have, official weekend support kind of a program. But the manager wants to prove himself that he is always right, and he is very hardworking. So he'll ask his employees to work in office on weekends for support, but these people don't want to do because no one wants to come to office on weekends, right? So they will plan this, has this strategy. That is the story about. Then the intern who solved it all, yeah, the intern right now the interns are very smart because of AI tools. So the this particular intern will solve the problem. Maybe they will add some semicolon or full stop or something people might be missing or not be giving importance to, but they will add. Okay, that kind of a story it is. I'll not go details because very, very funny story it is. The Mogambo Kusua Jira ticket, yeah. And Jira ticket, people write a lot of comments, right? A lot of interesting comments where people want to, point at someone. So they will take a reference from a movie and then start discussing on that. So all these things happens as Slack channels or Teams. The never ending stand up, yeah, the stand up that is never ending when back end front end people fight with each other. They will accuse your API is not returning data, or this front end is not expected. So product, then back end, front end, manager, architect, okay, Scrum master, all fight with each other, and then someone try to control. So never ending stand up. The week I become Bahubali, and then okay. So this is a very interesting story. I'll not reveal now. It's very nice. Wrestling ring in the child of call. That is what I said. So these are a list of humor related stories, and some romance also I've kept because we will have romantic experiences in in office only when we are freshers. The chai pakoda and rain. This is a very good romantic story. The cafeteria queue crush. Okay, in the cafeteria you will have a crush on a boy or a girl, and then you will try to talk, or your friends might help you, might not help you, and they will ask you to focus on your food instead of going after a girl. Right? Then the coffee spill connection, coffee spills and then spills again with a girl, and then or boy, and then something happens, right? Something triggers. So smoke break secret. Yeah, this is interesting. When you go for a smoke, when you come together, we talk a lot of stuff during a smoke break. Even if you are not interested in a smoke break, to if you want to impress a girl or a boy, then you accompany him. So that is how a romantic relationship starts during a smoke break. The stand-up meeting whisper. Yeah, stand-up meeting whisper. People, boys and girls talk, and they talk funny things, and they stand up, obviously whisper, and then how it turns out. Build up. Okay. So these are 16 stories that I've written till now. So already 20 stories I'm already writing. I'm not kept it here, but it's in draft. I'm writing, so it will be over within the next few days. So total 50 stories, and the book will be coming very soon. So I just created this video to show what I'm doing right now, how this book is coming, how it's related to our stories, our life, IT employees' life, and definitely you will like it because that is how we have gone through our everyday life is. So you will relate to it. Everyone will relate to it basically. And there is other sections on hope, leadership, how someone in a difficult time, how a manager or an architect or a lead took the initiative to defend the team, and then how they created a successful product. So those kind of stories will be there. 10-20 stories will be there on leadership. On hope and ambition will also be there. And then something who has done something other than their usual office life. Someone like I write. I'm not a great writer, but I write. Right? Someone has become a philanthropist. Someone has created a business out of it. Someone has done some startup. Someone has started. So all those stories will be also be there. And there is some stories will be there on layoffs also. When layoffs happen, what is the situation goes on in office or in outside office, in home. So those things are there. Um, and so during recession and whatever. So total 50 stories are there, all related to our life. So I thought of sharing this with you, and hope you will buy it because it's a very interesting book going to be. Already three publishers are, many publishers want to publish it. It will be published very soon. Okay. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you.